with a classical jiu-jitsu organization. They're actually in about 60 different countries. And he's originally from Russia, and he teaches in the Valley and in Pasadena. So we'd like to just show you a few things from what he calls classical jiu-jitsu.
I'm trying to bring classical Japanese jiu-jitsu back where it's supposed to be because it's getting lost. Truly, jiu-jitsu over the years, a lot of old sensei are getting very old or die. So there is nobody that's really trying to continue the classical Japanese Judo. So I'm trying to bring back the classical school of jiu-jitsu. And I'm very fortunate that I was permitted today to show you a few things. So jiu-jitsu based on balance and leverage, but it's all based on small, very tight circular movements and on pain. All the techniques based on mechanical leverage, and so if there is no pain, it means the technique not going to work. As we're training, please ask me questions because I'm passionate what I do. I love to teach. So if something doesn't work, I will try to correct you. In a short time, I'm going to show you a few different techniques. Guys, come closer so you can watch. Okay, I'm going to throw you different techniques. You're going to pair up and do them, experiment, see if they works. Jiu-jitsu is very logical. There is, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That means you have to change the angle, you have to change the circle. It's all mechanical leverage. It's very, very pure, very scientific. So I'm going to start with the simple things. We're going to start with the same side grab. First thing in jiu-jitsu, we have to protect ourselves. So first thing, we raise the hands to protect the face. Body can take a few shots. Face, unfortunately, cannot take too many shots. So go ahead. So the first thing is to protect the face. Sliding in, control, lock. Yeah. So first what we do, we raise the hands up. Jiu-jitsu is a close fighting system. If we're here, we're not doing jiu-jitsu. Jiu-jitsu designed when somebody comes into your space, either you grab them or you grab them or they grab you, then it's gonna work. Here, we have to bridge the distance. Judo and jiu-jitsu has the same problem. Once you bridge the distance and grab, that's the person in our territory. My mentality is, if I grab him or he grabs me, he's mine. Here, that's the difficult part. Because if he's a good karateka, he's trained to kick and punch. So I have to bridge the distance as soon as possible so I can get as closer to him. Once he's grabbing me or I'm grabbing him, I feel comfortable enough to defend myself. So we're going to practice the techniques when he grabs. So we're dealing with the upper hand. Hands up for protect the face. This hand slides, this hand comes in here at the shoulder, lock. This is just a lock. It's not designed for submission. This is just a temporarily. Because true jiu-jitsu is combination. It's a synthesis of kicking, punching, throwing, joint locks. So true jiu-jitsu, it's a shimiwaza, Atami waza, which is striking techniques, choking techniques, kenketsu waza, arm lock techniques. So true jiu-jitsu, it's a constantly flowing from a joint lock to punch to choke. So it's constantly moving. So stepping in, always I want to get closer. Stepping in, this hand slides. This is a foundation. Trap, step sliding through, introducing the elbow, coming into also tagari. And nice control, because on the street nobody fights one-on-one anymore, so I have to be balanced. I have to look around, see if nobody is attacking me. So one more time. So this is truly one technique. Hands up, slide through, putting him in pain, joint lock. And don't be in a hurry, wait for him to tap you. Then introduce your elbow, kazushi, breaking his balance. Also tagari, and I still have control. So if something happens, I push the weight so his shoulder will come out. So I have a control over here. I'm locking his elbow, pushing the shoulder out of the socket so I can look around. I'm still being nice. I'm still controlling him. Usually, if you throw somebody in a cement and also tagari, they shouldn't be getting up. Usually. So this is a good position. True jiu-jitsu, I wouldn't stop here. Because here, I control his ribs. I might control him, turn him around if I need to. That's much better position. But let's just get to the basics. One more time. You okay? The joint is okay. Yeah. Sliding, this hand slides. This is the foundation. Lock under the elbow. Sliding through elbow. Elbow also helps me to break his balance position. Coming into also the and I'm gonna throw him closer to me. I don't wanna throw him far away. Throw him far away, he's upset, he's not done yet, he pulls a knife or a gun, I'm in trouble. Here, he's in front of me, I'm in control. Now I'm in control. So let's break into partners, somebody feel comfortable, do the joint lock, and then we'll do the sotogari afterwards. Let's see how it works. I was watching you doing the technique, and I see the person is not really in pain. Why? The secret is you have to align the joint correctly. So when I'm coming in here, I'm going a little bit under him. So I'm putting his own weight against his own elbow. That's what I'm doing. Okay? So I'm doing a lock in here. This is very important. This is a foundation, the shoulder. This is, I'm locking myself. But if the hand is straight, he's not going to be in pain. The secret is that 45-degree angle. That's the secret. That's why he's going to be in pain. So when I'm coming in here, I'm going a little bit under him, locking him up. If he went on his toes, means he's all balanced because the pain shoots him up. Now I know he's in pain, he's mine because his balance went off. Sliding in, introducing my elbow, controlling his hand. Because once I got him, I'm not going to let him go, he's mine. So, hands up, stepping through, lock, elbow strike, still controlling that hand because I'm not letting go anymore. Sliding into also the guard. See how he falls right in front of me, perpendicular. See this hand stay, I didn't let go. Stays with me. This is very, very important concept. Because even if he's trying to reach me with this left hand, my knee stops him on the ribs. I'm stopping him, locking the elbow and the shoulder, putting my weight on his shoulder, so doesn't feel so good. If I feel he's dangerous, or maybe he's drunk or a little bit on drugs, no problem. Introduce my knee so his head goes in the cement. Now I feel very comfortable. I kind of grounded him. Now he's not going anywhere. Okay? I'm balanced. I didn't sacrifice my balance. I can look around. Okay, let's try it. One more time. Let's try it. Good. Perfect. Now use your elbow. Let's try it. Also the guy. Don't lose the balance. Good. Very nice. So I'm waiting my hands like this. Slide. See how it's here? Then it's slide. Use the elbow. Also the guy. Okay. Everything is good. You lost your balance. You have to do balance when you're fighting. You can't sacrifice your balance.
Put some weight on there. Put some weight on there.
When we're defending ourselves, Jiu-Jitsu is not a sport. So I cannot throw him far away and don't worry about it. I have to make sure, even when I throw my opponent, my uke, I want to make sure he stays next to me so I can control him. I cannot sacrifice my balance because if he has friends, I throw him and I lose the balance, I'm in trouble. I have to be grounded, I have to be alert, and so you see what's happening around you. It's very, very important. So I know you practice judo, and judo is part of jiu-jitsu, but when you throw somebody, think about your balance. Get a little bit grounded so you don't lose your opponent. Let's do same technique, but this time let's make it simpler. I'm a person, I like simple things. If they're simple, they're gonna work. If they're complex, there is more room for mistakes. That means when you're fighting and defending yourself, the chances are they're not gonna work because too many steps. The shorter steps, the more effective the technique. So, his same thing, he grabs me here, fine. Raise my hands, the first thing to protect the face. Because his first reaction is to hold me and pull me and punch me, that's the first reaction. So I want to protect myself, this hand slides here, lock. Simple, He moves, I move. I didn't use much force and energy. Efficiency of energy is very important in Jiu-Jitsu. So, protect, going under the elbow, lock. That's it, his balance is broken. If it doesn't matter how strong he is, try to stand up. Now, I'll tell you a secret. If he's at 45-degree angle, this angle, try to stand up. He might stand up. The minute he passes 90-degree angle, he's not going to stand up. Doesn't matter how strong he is. So angles makes a very big difference in Jiu-Jitsu. The more you understand the leverage and balance, the more you understand about the angles. So, protect, step, lock, control. And you see how I'm perpendicular. I am not behind him. If I'll be behind him, I'm in trouble. If he's a good judo, good wrestler, good sambo guy, just roll up. He'll be out. So never go behind your opponent perpendicularly. So I'm here, control, and I'm right in here. He moves, I move. He takes a step, you step with him, because it's like a chess game. He takes a step, you don't take a step, you lose your balance and leverage. You lose leverage, you're in trouble, the technique not gonna work. So, one lock, two hands, you're in control. If I want to, I can stretch him to the ground and control him. Never go on two knees, only one knee. This is a good position if you work self-defense or police, because he's on the stomach, you can stay like this forever or wait for police to come, because he's not going anywhere. Only unless his friends are coming in. But because of my weight, controlling his shoulder and elbow, facing a cement, this is a very good position to wait for your friends or for police to come. Okay? Let's do not take down, but halfway first, so you can feel the. So one more time, let's do this side so people can see. So, hands up, lock, and you're right in here. You see how his hand stayed here? The minute his hand is not here, I'm in trouble. So in Jiu-Jitsu, once I grab him or he grabs me, he has to be glued to me, like a glue. So here, one motion, and I'm right here. The good thing about this position, if you see in a modern world, you know, they do an MMA, they try to reach for, say, my leg, try to reach. He has no balance to do that. I can always raise my leg and move anywhere, but he cannot reach me. He cannot kick me from this position. See, his legs are stuck there. So he cannot kick me, he cannot reach for my leg. So it's a good position to hold or take him down. I just want you to feel the transition with balance, just to hold your opponent, just to feel it, you know. We don't have to do anything special, just to hold it, feel this position. Feel where is his balance, where your body is perpendicular. Just feel it. Do one on the right, one on the left. Experiment. Sure, yes. Good, good. But try to turn your body here, perpendicular. Beautiful.
If I go like this, he can roll out. So perpendicular means no, because of the pressure this way. See, that way he can't roll out. So I go like this. Take his face. Okay, try it. Right.
Yes. See, perfect. Do it again. You're gonna feel the force. If you do it correctly, okay, do it again. Straighten up. Yeah. Bring it under the elbow. Roll gently. Perfect. Yes.
This one I just cut before. So now you got here. Now you just keep. Perpendicular means 90.
Let's do same thing. Same technique, but let's stretch your uke directly. Doesn't matter. So as you do the technique, let's stretch him. Walk with him. Feel how it feels to take him to the ground, okay? So feel it. Don't push it too hard. Just stretch it out, okay? Don't do it too fast. Okay, let's try it. Do it gently. You missed! You missed the arm! Good. Good. I know that it's impossible to learn the techniques in a couple of minutes. So I'm giving you little samples of jiu-jitsu, so you can, like, you know, go in the restaurant, you taste this, you taste it. So I'm giving you a little taste of it. So he puts the hand in here. I'm coming up in here. I'm trying to lock him. Now he thinks he knows the technique, so he bends his elbow. Great. This is a good come along technique. Because we know this is a lock, but sometimes when the hand is too close, they bend it trying to counter me. So if I know my counters, I bring this hand right under the elbow. Now he looks like a big guy, so I need two hands. This hand goes under, this is a come along, and I'm trying to walk him backwards, break his timing and attention span. Because if he knows where he's going, he's beginning to get centered and focused. I don't need that. I want to break his concentration because I want him to be as much confused as possible if I want to defend myself. So here, sliding here, coming along. Okay? Always breaking his time. I don't want him to be comfortable. Always breaking the time. Now, but we cannot walk like this forever, right? Sooner or later, he's going to start recuperating and saying, this is not that bad, I can still fight it. So the next step, after you do a couple of steps, you're going to take your opponent down. So you control him gently, in the dojo gently, in the street you're going to strike him, okay? So do it gently, coming backwards. Okay? On the street, you can use a cup hand in the carotid artery, it creates a little bubble so that oxygen doesn't go too much to the brain, feels great. But we're not going to do that in the dojo. So, one more time, hands up. Sliding through, take 1 or 2 steps so you can feel how it feels. Brings his hand gently. Circular movement, please. So circularly guiding to the ground. And again, I'm perpendicular. Okay, I'm not here. I'm perpendicular. My knee drops. Okay. So let's try it. Just gently bring your partner to me.
Yes. And guide him, guide him.
I want to thank you for giving me a couple of minutes to do a little jiu-jitsu demonstration. And I want to invite Alexey to do his thing, you know, to share the wisdom with us.
Okay, I'll just show one thing. Many years ago, I was very fortunate to meet a teacher whose specialty was one-arm shoulder throw. He was really incredible. So I asked him to show me his favorite technique. And he said, now I'll show you how to do it to a real good guy. Tough guy. And so I'm going to show you a few things that he showed me. And I was later able, I went to the Kodokan and I met one of the top competitors and I smashed him twice. Nobody could believe it. And I left the mat. I thought my day was made, that was it. But I'll show you a few things, okay? All right, so let me have, some of you have heard me talk about your opponent is either a one-legged man or a two-legged man.
Lighter.
No,
You need somebody taller, right?
He's about the right height.
He really wants to do it, you can do it.
One-arm shoulder throw, one of the favorite ways of gripping it in Japan competitor is right here. It's a pocket grip. Right here. Because you're going to pull here. All right? If you hold the sleeve, you're sort of undressing him. And he can feel it, you do it. He's going to pull back. I do that, he can feel it right away. See? If I'm here, I go a half inch, he goes a half inch. Got the idea? And I use a 5-finger grip. All my fingers. I know sometimes we teach use the lower 3 fingers. It's all kinds of ways. It's all works, all right? This one you come here. So if he's moving around, anytime he moves a leg, I can pull him. See that? No problem. I'm 85 years old and I can pull him around like nothing. Okay? So what he told me was, now you all know the one-arm shoulder. I'm not going to teach you Ifunshi or Nage. Everybody knows it. But doing it from here. He uses it like a counter throw. Remember I told you one-arm man? One-legged man. So one of the commonest ones is Osotogari. So I'm out here fighting, and what I like to do is what I call the sucker move. I step over here, and the guy sees Osoto. I'm wide open, right? So as he comes in for Osoto, as he lifts a leg, that's when I pull him. And I throw him. You got it? So as he just starts to do this, bam, you snap him, and that's it. And I have a hard time throwing now, but basically, if you do it, your opponent will go vertical, straight up through the air like that. So I'm here, I open up a little bit, and I can think that's easy. As he comes to us, he lifts the leg, he gets it here. That's the throw. Okay. Now another throw this works with is Taiotoshi. See, in Taiotoshi, he's going to step back and try to put his foot around here and do Taiotoshi.
Step, step, and two step across.
Okay? Across, okay? So in Taiotoshi, he's going to step here, one, and he steps back. Okay, now, okay, let me show you the timing. As he starts to step back, real slow. See, he's on one leg at that moment. You see that? So, bang. Now, if you can't get underneath him, you just drop down, with the leg. You throw him over your leg. Okay? So those are two methods. And the third one, I'll just show you all three at one time. This is just a couple things. With, I actually threw one of the best, strongest Taiotoshi players that was coming up in Japan with this. And the first time I threw him, he really got angry. And he was going to kill me. So what he did was, he gave me the bars. And this is lesson number 3. But no, he comes here again. So he grabs me like he's angry, he catches me high here, and he pulls down on me. So he's trying to set me up for a throw. So what I do is, can you guys see, come around here a little bit. You run into this in competition all the time, right? The guy gives you the bars, right? You can't do anything. So what you do is, he gives you the bars, I pull back a little bit, I want him to pull me a little more. I want to set him up. And I come over the top, through here. And I got it for you, don't see a nugget. I can't get my head through right now. A fat old man, but this is it. And what I do with this one, I usually drop here, like this. See? It's easy to throw. So you're going to come over the top and lock. Now, one of the things in judo is for your throws, you want to pick a target in your eye. So when I do this, my eye is right here, and I'm going to try to kill this and punch. I punch right to the back. In other words, when I do Ipputsuyo Nagi, I don't try to turn right away. I punch him backwards. See that? Now he's all locked up, see? Then I can turn. It's a piece of cake. Got the idea? So one is against Osotogari, against Taiotoshi, against bars. Over the top, through here, lock it, drop down. And your opponent's like this. Okay, so why don't you try it? Come over the top. Over. As that foot comes back, she's got a guy like this. Just drop him. This is pretty light at this. And this is the Dojo is they punch it up right here. So they still have that longer raising when you had it before. Oh, like the one where you like don't get for this type of thing, since when I'm fighting, I can always, my hands come here. It's very natural. My hands are I turn my wrist so
This happens all the time when people hit the mat, they like to turtle up, right? So what I'll do is I'll just come over here and strap. I'll put my knees right up against him. Start lifting until I can make myself a little space for the collar. So I'll grab anything I can. Usually I'll try to pocket the sleeve here, pull him up into me. His natural reaction is to go back to the mat and try to hang on. So as soon as he's doing that, okay, turn toward the left. Just go flat. Alright, at this point here, what I'll do is I might even come back over here. I'll grab the pant leg. At this point here, just pull onto your lap. Just hang on for a nice little choke. So quick and easy. Just back blow him a little bit. And if he's been a bad, pull him right under your lap. Make the reach. And then you're going to react to how he reacts. He's flattening out. Okay, we'll just come over to the far side here. Pull him right back up. There you go. Okay, get your partner. Let's spread out. Let's try it out. Yeah, just go right on in and let your thumb snag going. Yeah, he'll get it. Okay, and your hands reaction is drop it back low now. There you go. Okay, it's physics, alright? Pull the front lever, okay. Arm back up. Back up. Watch that wrist. Sleeve. Reach out. Alright, as soon as I make the reach, it's already choking now. But he's going to probably hang on, grab something here, pull himself back down to the mat. At that point here, I come in here, screw my knees, right there, and I back poke. Remember this, the classic, right? Lift, drop. What I like to do is my comes off of the reach. And it's a little bit different because I'll drive it and I'll carry it out. And I don't pick him up off the mat at all. So if he goes for a collar grab, I'll catch inside, I'm going to drag the arm around to the outside, come here. Yeah, it's a little bit easier, it's sort of a drive and carry. So he comes up, catch, I drag, follow, I spear across. I used to be able to do this, but not anymore. So, come around. Alright, so here's the important parts. Come to the inside, bring the hand down for control. I hit my underhook. I'm not depending on the gi at all. It might slip. I don't want to pull a loose sleeve. So he's up, covered, in. At this point here, I change levels, step across. Spear. Bow.